Well, hello everyone out there. Good morning. Welcome to Louisville, Kentucky. We're at the Iceland Sports Complex on the North Rink, where the Charleston Chiefs high school varsity team will be taking on the St. Xavier Tigers here in about 5 minutes. Get this game underway. If you, I was not here yesterday. I was traveling with 14U in northern Kentucky. If you tuned into the stream. The two teams met yesterday, and it was a 4-2 loss for the Chiefs and a very tight and close game from what I've been hearing. But a good night's rest. They played two games yesterday. They played Louisville in Lexington, Kentucky, and they came back here last night to play at 8:15. Let's see what a good night's rest does, and get this game underway here in just a second. St. X Tigers had to take an exit to switch jerseys. Both teams skating out with their white jerseys on. But they got it fixed. I don't see the warm-up clock counting down yet. I don't know how much time we have left. Music's very loud in here today, so I'm not sure how the audio is going to come out. Apologize for that. But if you can hear me okay, shoot a thumbs up or let me know in the comments there so I can make adjustments if I need to. I've got a headset I can put on if I need to. But I'd rather go hands-free if I can. And now the warm-up clock is counting down. 2 minutes and 20 seconds before the Chiefs and the Tigers face off. Getting compliments from the St. X fans around me that performance of Jonah Minnick yesterday in net. What I'm hearing is it faces like somewhere around 50 shots. And so hats off once again to Jonah on another outstanding performance from what I'm hearing. And that's coming from the opponent. Immediately following this game, I've got to tear down and take equipment over to the South Rink. We're on the North Rink right now. The 14U game that starts at 11:45. 14U Wild Team will take on the Louisville Cardinals ETHL League game. Last two times, those teams, I'll have to get the stats on it. I'll announce that next game. But I know they lost the last two times they faced that team. We'll see what today holds for the Wild as they play at 11:45 and another game at 2:30. So we're going to be here a while today. In a cold rink, but not so cold as it was yesterday at the infamous Northern Kentucky North Rink. All right, we're counting down. 30 seconds left on the warm-up clock. I'm going to mute again and take a quick break here before this game gets underway. I'll be right back. All right, here we go, folks. Payne Atkins lined up to take the opening face off. We've got Miller and Judy on each side with Leighton Walker and Logan Jeffrey in the back. St. X fakes it down, tries to get a shot on, gets blocked. Walker up to Miller to Judy. Puck sent down in Tigers territory. Adkins picks it up, tries to center it. Tigers catch it. And Tigers able to work it back out into neutral. Tigers come in, take a shot, saved by Minnick. It's played around behind the net. And sent up ice for Judy trying to get control. He regains possession, takes it back in. Chiefs territory, passes it back to Jeffrey. Jeffrey sends it up the wall. Tigers keep it in. And it's sent back out into neutral ice where a couple Tigers will chase it down. Tigers trying to work out. It's pressured by Veer. Picked off by Leg. Legs takes a shot, save. Big hit by Veer in the corner. Another hit by Leg. Sent up to Judy. Judy's trying to get a shot, passes it over to the center, and shot attempt is tied up. We got a tripping call coming, or a hooking call on the Chiefs. Leg going to go to the box for tripping with 3:18 on the clock. Shot put on by the Tigers, goes over the net. Up to Maggard. Maggard's going to send it back out in the center. Tigers picking it back up. Tigers carry it all the way in, skate around, pass it up to the defender. Take a shot. I think that got blocked. Either blocker or save. Centering pass. Tigers with a shot. Save. Another centering pass. Another shot. Another save. Tigers pass it up to the high slot. Try to center it again. And they've got Minnick very busy down there. And Chiefs able to clear it out. 50 seconds left on the power play for the Tigers. Tigers skated through, gets knocked away by Griffith. Tigers recover. And they skated in. Tied up on the boards. Pass it across ice. Tigers hold it in. Take a shot. And Minnick's going to hold on to that. 17 seconds left on the penalty. Is knocked out. Jeffrey getting away. Tries to take a shot and doesn't get the shot and tries to center it. It's sent back down the other way, and the Chiefs are going to dump that through. Penalty has expired. Griffith picks it up in neutral. Back to Walker, over to Jeffrey. Jeffrey's going to send it in to neutral. And Tigers send it in, and Minnick's going to hold on to that with 10:54 left in the first period. Shots on goal so far on the board shows 4 for the Tigers, and no shots so far for the Chiefs. Try to center on the boards. Tigers dump it back in. Judy sends it on around for Gibson. Gibson's going to push it into neutral. It's picked up by Griffith. Griffith skates it in, sends a pass over to Ben Paul, who takes a shot, and I believe that might be a goal. That is a goal. Great pass from Griffith over to Paul, who was crashing the net. And the Chiefs are on the board with 10:30 left in the first period. Judy over to Wade. Wade sends it up to Trey Judy. Tigers pick it up behind their own goal. We get it out to neutral ice. Pick it back up. Tries to get a shot off. He's tied up by Judy and not able to get the shot. Miller tries to skate it out, and the Tigers able to dump it back in. Aikman sends it around the boards over to Judy. Trey Judy takes off, goes through neutral, skates it in, circles behind the net. As the pass gets picked off, Tigers try to clear, gets picked off by the Chiefs. It's Beer. And we got a whistle. And we got a penalty on Veer. I couldn't, 100%, but it looked like an unsportsmanlike on Veer for something.
For 10 minutes, misconduct.
That's a misconduct. If you didn't hear over the loudspeakers there. Ten-minute misconduct on Veer. Next, taking a shot, gets blocked in traffic. Barry up to Trey. Trey sends it on in deep, circles behind the net. He's got Gibson up front, tries to hit Gibson, and not able to get that pass, and it's sent all the way down. That's going to be icing. As the Tigers are on the power play here. Well, no, that's not a power play. It's a 5-on-5. Veer just sits. Big hit on the near side wall. Tigers recover on their own end, pass it up, chip it out into neutral. And they skate it in, center it. It's tied up, couldn't get the shot off. Gibson picks it up on the far wall, sends it back around behind the Chiefs' goal. The shot goes wide. And here comes Trey. Brings it in, takes a shot, goes wide, picks it back up. Out for leg one times and puts the Chiefs up by 2 now. Jackson Legg from Judy. Chiefs up 2-0, 7:16 left in the first period. Atkins Maggard lining up with Legg. Walker and Jeffrey in the back.
Chief goal from Judy.
Shot put on, steered away by the Tigers goalie. Maggard battles for it in the corner. Maggard still in a puck battle. Tigers break out with it. It's knocked away at neutral. Tigers recover. And skate it in. And on around the boards where Maggard tries to pick it up off the boards. And he's in a battle along with Leighton Walker. Jeffrey comes out with it. Jeffrey stops, takes a shot, gloved by the St. X goalie. Stops the clock at 6:05. Ball taking a shot, it gets deflected before it gets to the net. And Chiefs sent it back in. We got a whistle going all the way down the other end, so I'm guessing that might be a high stick. I didn't see it. I was fooling with the cameras. Barry sends it around behind the net off the face-off. Tigers stop at the blue line, try to send it back in. Chiefs send it right back out. Tigers collect it on their own end. And Tigers going to skate all the way through everybody, come up close. And we got tied up there at the last second before we get that shot off. Tigers send it back in behind the Chiefs' goal. And Blake is going to send it up the boards, trying to get it up to Davis. The puck is tied up and play is stopped. Shot, saved by Minnick. It looked like he had it in his glove and dropped it out, and then was able to recover that again. Shot count is 7 for the Tigers, 4 for the Chiefs. Chiefs up 2-0. And that puck gets sent back out into neutral ice, picked up by the Tigers. They pass it forward. It's picked off by Jeffrey. Jeffrey's going to skate it all the way in. Gets up in the low slot. He gets knocked away. Tigers take it back. Drop pass. And couldn't get that shot off. We got an interference call coming on the Tigers for that hit in front of the net. Probably saw on the camera. So Chiefs go in the first power play in this game. Off the face-off, it's sent all the way down to Chiefs territory. I think they mistakenly called an icing.
Stand 15, Ultra, 2 minutes. Appearance.
Puck is sent all the way down to Chiefs territory where Trey Judy's going to pick it up. Sorry, that's Blake Judy that picked it up. Sent up to the defender, over to Jeffrey. Jeffrey tries to take a shot, gets blocked. Blake Judy picks it up at neutral and sends it in. Got a glove floating around on the ice. Looks like that's Jeffrey's glove. Leg picks it up. Passes it up to Trey. Cross ice pass over to Miller. Backhand gets blocked. And it's sent all the way down in a weird bounce. Hits the post almost as Minnick is playing that. Close call there. Pass hits Miller. Turns around, backhands it into neutral. Shot from neutral ice goes wide. And Barry battles for it behind the Chiefs' goal. Passes it up to Jeffrey. Jeffrey over to Judy. Judy working his way through the slot. And Tigers able to send that back out into neutral ice. Judy picks it up again. Passes it over, trying to get Jeffrey. Jeffrey still without a glove. And it's sent all the way down. Minnick is going to play it. It gets away from him somehow. And then around the boards where Paul is on the other side battling. Jeffrey in the mix. And it's Maggard that comes out with it. Maggard working his way in the corner, sends a pass out front to Call, but he's tied up and couldn't get a shot off. Great pass by Hank Maggard. And St. X skates it all the way down and takes a close range shot and saved by Minnick, stopping the clock at 1:40. Adkins skates it in and comes in offside. Tigers come in, try to make a shot. It's tied up, and now we got some. Yeah, we got some penalties coming. Got Barry going to the box and a couple Tigers going to the box. We got some roughing. We'll hear what the announcer has to say about everything. It looks like roughing. I think the Chiefs will end up with a power play here. So we're going to go 5-on-4. Chiefs on a second power play in this game. Miller pressures. Tiger on his own end. And Tiger's able to dump that in.
Number 5, Charleston, Barry. Stay next, 2 minutes roughing, number 2, William Winston. 2 minutes roughing, number 85, Stephen Winston.
Jeffrey with it at the blue line, feeds a pass through. Nobody there to pick that up. Judy makes a pass to his brother, but the shot goes wide. Up to Jeffrey. Jeffrey trying to settle it down. It gets knocked out through neutral end into Chiefs territory, and that's going to do it for period number 1. They're 1 period down. And the Chiefs up 2-0, and they'll come back for the second period on a power play. We'll be right back. And we're back. Period number 2 underway. Chiefs still on a power play for 18 seconds. Shot put on by the Tigers from the neutral zone. Saved by Minnick. Passed out the leg to Judy and back to leg. Leg goes in. Miller Leg trying to send a pass up to Judy, misses, and shot by Jeffrey, blocked. We're back to full strength. Shot from Judy at the blue line. And the Tigers send it all the way back down as they chase. Jeffrey gets there first and sends on around the board up to Leg. Leg up to Judy. Off of his stick. He's trying to settle it down. And Judy takes off with it through neutral. Worked his way into close range with a shot and a save by the Tigers. Maggard has it at neutral. Pass it to Jeffrey. Jeffrey trying to send the pass up to Veer. He's finally out of his 10-minute jail time. And we get a whistle and a stoppage of play with 13:08 left in the second period. Tigers take a shot from the blue line. Rebound comes out. It's tied up and couldn't get another shot off. Tigers dump it back in. Jeffrey's going to collect it behind the Chiefs' goal. Send it around the boards. Tigers intercept. Pick up the puck. Skate around behind the net. Couldn't center it. And Gibson picks it up. Passes over to Maggard. Maggard comes in, drops it back for Veer. Veer makes a move and gets put into the wall. It goes back around behind the Tigers net again for Gibson. Tries to get a pass to Maggard. Bounces off his stick and Barry sends it back in deep behind the goal. And we got a goal knocked over and the refs fix the net. Had some players pushed into the net. Tigers pick it up off the face-off. Skated through neutral, gets knocked away. They try to set something up here. Circles around behind the net. Passes up to the high slot. Davis ties him up, couldn't get a shot off. And Davis with a hit over there on the far side. Tigers sent around back behind the Chiefs' goal. Leighton Walker there. Trying to move it up the boards. Davis tries to clear. Tigers keep it in. It's picked up by Judy, who sends it off the wall, and it goes all the way down, barely missing the goalie, costing an icing call. Leg trying to move it up the boards. Tigers keep it in, picked up by Judy. Judy passes it forward to the other Judy. And he's trying to make a move and loses it. The Tigers sent it back through neutral and all the way down. That's icing. 10:32 remaining in the second. Saved by the Tigers goalie.
Let's go, boys.
Tigers come back with it through neutral. 2-on-2. He's tripped up. That goes around the boards. The leg battles for it. Tigers going to send it back into neutral, picked up there and dumped on in. And we got another whistle. Oh, that was sent on net, so Minnick's going to freeze that. Jeffrey sends it through neutral. Veer chases it. Tigers stop behind the net. Miller runs him out of there. And it's sent back down, picked up by Jeffrey. Jeffrey passes up to Veer. And Veer trying to get a shot off this block. Veer rips another shot from the side. Save. And it goes all the way back down where Minnick is going to pass it to Jeffrey or Barry. And it's sent back out into neutral. Tigers still gets around Maggard, comes in close, makes a move, trips over Minnick's pad. And another shot goes very, very wide. And another shot coming on, doesn't make it to Minnick. Veer skates it down, tries to get a shot off, he's tied up, tries to send it out for Maggard. And he's tied up. Tigers try to clear, Barry keeps it in. And it's sent back out into neutral. Jeffrey's going to tap it forward. Tigers send it right back. Barry sends it right back. And we got a man down. I didn't see what happened there. It was behind the play. Tigers try to center it, get a shot off. Save. Cleared out by the Chiefs. Tigers try to work it back in again. It's stolen by the Chiefs. Pass up the wall to Gibson. Gibson sends it over to Davis. It was off his skate and in to Tigers territory. Gibson tries to get off the wall, goes around him. Wade sends it back in. We get a whistle. Judy backhands that back in. Up to Adkins. Adkins skates it through, dumps it into the corner. Tigers moving on around. And get possession and break it out into neutral. Knocked away just as they entered the zone. Tigers trying to recover, but leg gets it for a moment, and then it's passed up to Judy. Tigers regain possession. And sent all the way back down the other end. We're getting another whistle. Chiefs leg backhands one, and another goal by the Chiefs. It happened so quick I couldn't switch cameras, but it looked like Judy, Trey Judy.
Let's go, Tiger!
It's the Chiefs up by 3. Tigers with a shot, saved by Minnick. Rebound, couple of more shots, more saves. Back up the blue line, cross, sends it down low, picked off by Judy. And it is worked out into neutral. Xavier takes off with it. Xavier goes in, takes a shot, gets blocked. Tigers pick it up on their own end. Pass it up into neutral. Pass over, comes in close, backhand pass over to the other side. He couldn't get the shot off, thankfully. Pass up to the blue line. Tigers keep it in, picked up by Maggard. Maggard takes off with it. Maggard comes in, he's got Miller, he falls. He's got Miller and Veer in there, but he falls and gets picked up out of the corner by the Tigers. And it gets worked out into neutral zone and all the way down. That's going to be icing. 4:50 left in the second period. Tigers leading in shots 14-7. with 4:50 left in the second period. And the Chiefs up 3-0. Tigers send a headman pass. Minnick comes out and says no. Bats that away over to the corner. Minnick with a brave move there. Stopping the cherries from being picked. Shot put on by the Chiefs goes wide. As Jeffrey takes off with it. All the way in. Takes a shot. I don't know if that hit the goalie or post. I didn't hear a post, but backhanded pass to Griffith. Griffith trying to settle it down into the slot. Big hit. And he goes down hard. Pass right up front, close range shot, and Minnick is able to steer that one away. Tigers, another shot goes wide, bounces off the boards, picked up in the far side corner. Wade knocks that back up, defender catches it, sends it in, and Minnick with another shot and a rebound and another save. Another outstanding performance by Minnick between the pipes. Tigers with 16 shots on net and coming up with nothing so far. And that puck is knocked back out into neutral. Goody comes in with a hard shot and save. Bringing us down to 2 minutes and 23 seconds left in the second. Another shot goes wide. Adkins trying to settle that down. Tigers try to clear, kept in by Barry. This time they do clear. Legs going to dump that in. Goes in the near side corner. Tigers pick it up, skate it behind their own net, send it on around. Up the neutral ice, where Jeffrey's going to send it back toward. We got a penalty. Cross check on leg. 1:37 left in the second period. Cross check penalty coming on Jackson leg. Give the Tigers a power play opportunity here for the rest of this period.
Chiefs penalty number 9 leg, 2 minutes, cross check.
Goes up to the defense. Sets up, takes a shot. Save, rebound comes out and it's sent all the way down the other way. Where the Tigers goalie will play it. And pass it up to the Tigers. Tigers break it back out. Escape through neutral. He's behind the net. Circles all the way around, just taking his time. Tries to center it.
1 minute.
It hits a skate and Chiefs are able to clear all the way down. The other way. Maggard in hot pursuit. Tigers try to clear. It's picked off by Veer, but it gets knocked out in the neutral ice. Almost an opportunity there for a shorthanded by the Chiefs. The Tigers carry it back in our own zone. There's 39 seconds left. Shot coming from the blue line and a save by Minnick. 35 seconds left. Shot count is 18-8. Shot blocked. Tigers past the other defense. One-time attempt in the high slot. Unsuccessful. Pass back over again. Another shot gets blocked and cleared. Back by the Chiefs. And the Tigers and Veer race after it. Back into neutral. And that's it for the second period. There's 23 seconds left on the power play whenever we return to the third period. And we'll take a quick break and be right back.
Spring
Period number 3 underway. Face off back to Judy. He sends it down on the Tigers' end. Tigers pick it up. Skate it in. Take a shot. It goes wide. Picked up by the Tigers. Skates in the high slot. Takes a shot. And it hits the wall behind. Just barely misses the net and hits the wall. I think some thought that was a goal, but it's either the post or the wall. I wish I could have switched to the other camera quick enough to see that, but that was a close call. Chiefs move it back down the other way. Tigers pick it up in their own end. Pass it up. And almost breaking out. It gets taken down by leg. That's back to Jeffrey. Jeffrey's going to take off with it. Jeffrey works his way through up in close range, and a shot and a save. We got a penalty shot coming for the Chiefs. Jeffrey's going to get his opportunity to cash in on that opportunity there. The ref didn't hesitate to call a penalty shot on Jeffrey's attempt. So Logan Jeffrey getting a chance to make this a 4-0 game with 13:55 left in the third. He works his way around all the Tigers, and at close range tries to take a shot. So here we go. Logan's going to come in slow. And makes a shot glove by the Tigers goalie. Tigers send it up the wall. Jeffrey's going to pick it up at the blue line, take a shot. Low shot saved by the Tigers. And the board battle for it on the near side over here that you can't hardly see. Tigers trying to break it out. Another collision. Tigers carry it down. Had a 2-on-3. Leg catches up. Leg puts a big hit on. It's knocked back out into neutral ice. The Tigers collect it again. Try to pass. Judy gets a stick on it. Tigers recover. Cross ice pass. And it's going to be flipped toward Minnick, and he's going to hold on to that. Stopping play again with 12:47 left. Judy carries it all the way into Tigers territory. It loses it at the blue line. Griffith picks it back up, passes it back to Walker. Walker tries to get a pass up to Judy, hits a Tigers stick. And who's got it? Tigers come out with it. Tigers ripping a shot, and Minnick gloves hit it once again. Chiefs send that back out of neutral. Griffith chases. Tigers carry it back in. Takes a shot. Saved by Minnick. Up to the blue line. Pass forward into the low slot. And a shot. And Minnick. My goodness. Minnick handling those rebounds and follow-up shots like a champ. The Ninja goalie strikes again. Jonah Minnick making some impressive saves there with a lot of rebounds, a lot of follow-up shots at close range. I would imagine probably frustrating the Tigers quite a bit right now. Another shot gets blocked as it tries to come in. Captain Jeffrey takes off with it. He gets it poked away there at neutral. Tigers try to send it back. It's going to be picked off by Barry. Barry tries to hit a pass over to Jeffrey. And Tigers send a pass all the way down. Minnick's going to get that and cover it up again. And we'll stop play again with 11:10 left. Another shot, another save. Minnick once again. Another shot coming in, and Minnick's gonna freeze that once again. Another quick shot, another save.
Go Tigers!
Tigers showing 24 shots on net to the Chiefs 9. Tigers ripping another shot through, and Minnick tracks that one again. Gets in his gloves and stops play. Ripping a shot. Minnick got his blocker or stick on it. Steers that away. Maggard takes it back the other way. Picked up by, that's Veer. I believe it's Veer. Yes, it is. Tigers get it behind their own net. Try to clear it out. Judy stops that for a moment. Tigers recover and break out. Another shot goes wide. Oh. And Tiger was knocked off his feet over there by Veer. And we got a penalty coming on Judy. Tiger works his way around and takes a quick shot. Another save. Xavier is going to go to the box. No, Judy's going to the box. I think he made interference call, but he has back toward me. The Tigers get another power play opportunity here with 9:36 left in the third. Pass, shot, blocked. Got another whistle. I don't know what that whistle was for. But they come outside of the Chiefs' territory and face off.
Chiefs, number 25.
Tigers carried in, take a close range shot, save. And it's going to be sent. Clearing attempt by Barry. Tigers keep it in. Pass, another shot, another save. And Minnick looks like he's going to pounce on that. Had a slow whistle there, so I thought it was going to get ugly. Jeffrey comes out with it off the face-off. He works his way in. Spins a cross-ice pass. Almost a shorthanded tip there. He was sending a cross-ice pass over to Veer. He couldn't quite get to it. There's another shot, save, and the goalie is bumped into, and the net's bumped off. We're hearing a lot of grumbling here from the other team's parents. Puck is cleared out by the Chiefs, played by the Tigers goalie. Pass up to near the blue line. Tigers skate it through, and they work their way in. Pass back to the defender. Tries to send it in low. This is the pass, goes around behind the net. Back up to the blue line again. Over to the other side. Lines up, takes a shot, and Minnick's going to close the door on another one coming in. 8 minutes left. 3-0 game with the Chiefs and the Tigers. Oh, and the referee is hurt. Cross-ice centering pass attempt, and it's tied up by the Chiefs. Leg tries to clear it out. Tigers keep it in. Skate it in the high, and they shoot. And they finally are able to get one past Minnick. Power play goal with only 5 seconds left of that power play for the Tigers. Makes us a 2-goal game with 7:41 remaining in the third. Offsides, picked up at the blue line, skates it in. Moves to the side, tries to center it, picked off by Adkins. Tigers regain control for a moment, but now Judy has it. Judy takes off, and he gets around. Judy comes in close, shoots, and saved by the Tigers. Judy worked his way from the other side of the ice through center. And on the near side post, takes a shot. Pretty close range. But the Tigers was paying attention on that one. Walker dumps it in off the face-off. Atkins and leg battles for it behind the net. Tigers send it around the wall. Knock it out into neutral. Atkins steals the puck, sends it over to Judy. Judy can't get around the Tigers defender, but almost. He's picked up by Judy again, up to the point. Walker with a shot, and that is gloved by the Tigers.
At the Varsity camp, the person that got the hit or did the hit, he had a video of it, and he was like, something after it, and his coach said that he got sent on.
Tigers almost getting a breakaway. They'll just send her out, and he gets knocked to the side by the Chiefs. Picked up by the Tigers again. Paul and Griffith are there, and Judy. Paul comes out with it. And Paul goes down through neutral. Skates across the blue line. Tries to get a pass over to Davis, but couldn't get it through traffic. Tigers bring it back the other way. Taken away by the Chiefs just before he could shoot. Paul's taken down. And it's sent back down ice off of Davis's stick, so no icing. Davis is chasing. Tigers bring it back through neutral. Comes in pretty hard, pretty fast. Clears it out, is picked off by Jeffrey. That 17 pass picked off by Jeffrey. Jeffrey skates it around behind the net and sends it up ice. It's going to end up in neutral. Barry dumps the Tiger into the wall and stop him in his tracks. And Tigers come out with it. Take a shot and goes wide to the net and looks like a little high and wide. Cleared out by the Chiefs. Tigers pick it back up in neutral. They're able to dump it back in to get a line change. Chiefs pick it up behind their own goal. It's Jeffrey.
One thing I know is all these guys, their eyes are always
Jeffrey skating it out. Brings it all the way in. Goes in low. Skates behind the net. Sends it out to Veer for a shot. Gets blocked. Veer picks it up again. Veer comes in close, takes a shot, goes wide. And the Tigers try to break out back down, but Barry's going to send it back out into neutral. And it's picked up by Jeffrey again. Tigers poke that away. Barry again sends it back into neutral. Veer almost snags it, but the Tigers get it. And they're going to come in offside. They recover. Tries to pass, no communication. Goes back out into neutral. Tigers come in. They take a shot, gets blocked. And it goes back up to the blue line. Shot gets blocked again. Jeffrey is able to knock that back out into neutral and pick it back up again. Tiger goes down. Chiefs working it back down into Tigers territory. And it gets knocked back out where Judy sends it back in, and the Chiefs are going to get a line change with just under 3 minutes left. Tigers straight all the way down from one end to the other and takes a shot. It goes wide. Stopped by the defense and then knocked out by the Chiefs. Cross ice pass. Tigers dump it back in again. 2.5 minutes left. Chiefs able to clear, and it's a battle for possession by the Chiefs and Tigers in neutral ice. Tigers end up with it and bring it back in. They dump it in, but they're tied up. Judy in pursuit into the corner. Veer knocks the Tiger down, grabs the puck, sends it around the boards. Up to the point. And another shot put on save. And Veer working that up to Judy working up to Veer. It's knocked back out. .145 left. Trey Judy sends it in. Leg with a hit. Atkins takes it behind the net. Tigers end up with it. And they skate it through neutral and coming in pretty hot. Gets in close, takes a shot. And I think Munich got a piece of that. I couldn't tell. Either that or it went wide. And this time it's flipped up, trying to flip it out of the zone by Judy that hits the ceiling. So play is stopped with 1:17, and we got an empty net on the other end of the ice and a timeout. Sorry, my microphone was muted, but you saw that. Judy picks it up, gets a pass out of the zone, and is able to put it away to make this a 4-1 game. Apparently a similar situation happened yesterday, but it was the other way. Chiefs hungry. Veer trying to come in and put another one on the board before this time expires. There's only 45 seconds left. Tigers try to bring it in and gets stopped at the blue line. Referee shoving the Tiger into the wall, and the puck goes down. It's picked up by Leg. Leg's going to move it around over to Judy. I don't know how long my microphone was muted earlier. Judy took a shot from the goal line and nearly hit that empty net, and then got a second opportunity as a pass coming out of the zone, and was able to shoot it from center ice and get that extra point. That's going to do it here. 5 seconds left. Chiefs recover. Leg going to stop it and flip it out, and that is it for this one. Your final score: Chiefs 4 and the Tigers 1. So they go 1-1 against the Tigers this weekend. And I'm going to cut it short today. I usually stay for the handshake line, but I've got to tear down and set up in another ice rink. So thanks for joining and watching. And 14U game will be on here in about 20 minutes, 15, hopefully 15 minutes if I can get it set back up in time. So anyway, we'll see you in just a few.